Hi, welcome back to Chamber Spotlight on Hometown TV Madisonville. I'm Lee Lingo, President and Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce for Madisonville and Hopkins County. We're now going to go visit with Jenny Gibson. She's the owner of the new Big City Market and Coffee Bar. I'm here with Jenny Gibson, owner of one of Madisonville and Hopkins County's newest hotspots, Big City Market and Coffee Bar. Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Hi, Lee. How are you?
Good.
Thanks. Welcome to the big city.
Thank you. So this is something you've been talking to me about for a while. Tell me a little bit about the concept for the store.
I've had this place on my mind for 15 years now, probably, in various forms. I lived in Louisville for 18 years. And while I was there were various businesses that I just loved and I went to often. And there was a cheese shop and a bakery and a butcher shop and a coffee shop and then great little art galleries downtown. And when I came back to Madisonville, there were some things that were missing. I love living in a small town. I came here by choice. I came back by choice. But we all have to admit there are some parts of the big city that are pretty cool. And so over the last 5 years since I've been back, I've been talking to lots of other people, and it ends up that I really wasn't that strange after all, and that there's a lot of people in our community that while they love living in a small town, they will go out of their way from time to time to, certainly when they are in the big city, to pick up
Cup of Joe.
A cup of Joe, some great cheese, some great bread. So I felt like that with our downtown revitalization rolling as it has and new businesses coming in, that the time was right for us to start this and really kick forward, the growth for some additional businesses. I felt like that this was a hole that needed to be filled, and so no one else was going to do it, so we did.
Now, you told me that you have brought in whether it's art or some of our food items here that are special and unique. Give me an example like this chocolate that you carry. What is great about the chocolate?
Well, the chocolate it's a Kentucky Proud product, for one. The company is Cellar Door Chocolates. It's a female-owned company out of Louisville. She started in 2007. Loved to make truffles. She made them for her family and friends, and she came to Louisville to go to University of Louisville to get her doctorate. But she started Cellar Door Chocolates and has done very well, and I got turned on to her company when I was living in Louisville, and she's a really neat person. And I love her packaging, and I love her product. She has an exceptional product for a very reasonable price point, and so I went and talked. It fits perfectly with us, yeah.
We have local artists that you're showcasing?
We do. We have lots of paintings, original paintings on the walls. We also have a good amount of original jewelry that's made by local jewelry makers. We have original pottery, raku pottery, by a local artist. And then I also have some things like handmade rolling pins. It's made by a gentleman in Berea, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
He uses native Kentucky woods, and they just feel like satin. They're just wonderful rolling pins. I have them in children's sizes, and then the big French rolling pins. They've been very popular. About the only thing that is not a Kentucky or regional product is our biscotti, which comes from Enrico Biscotti out of Pittsburgh.
Oh.
And the reason for that is I did a good deal of research. It's a family-owned Italian bakery, been in Pittsburgh for many, many, many years, and they are, based on my research, the best in the country at what they do. So we went straight for the best, and everybody loves it. And I ordered 3 days ago, and I'm having to order again today. So.
Well, I know I've had the salami, and every time I even think about your salami, I become Pavlov's dog and start salivating. It's really good. You were telling me earlier about you've been open for 4 weeks now, and you did sort of a soft open, but you're starting to develop your regular customers, and those customers are telling them, what is it besides the fact that it's the only place to get a high quality cup of coffee? What is it about here that you think is drawing people?
The feel. When you walk into the big city market, I can't tell you how many people, I can always tell when they're here for the first time because they get kind of wide-eyed and they look around and I'll say, is this your first time? And they'll say, yeah. And I say, well, welcome to the big city. They just say, this is so great. This is so not Madisonville. And my response is, and this has been my calling card, for many years now, is that Madisonville can be anything that we choose for it to be.
That's right.
And we have to work together and support each other and figure out how we can make the things work that we want to see in our community. And we can. And so I think everybody's getting that message and they're getting really excited about the possibilities of some other things that we could have that we would really like to have.
I think so too. Sugg Street's a good example of Amanda's on Main moved in, and not long after she vacated her old resident or place of business, Main Street Jacks moved in.
Yeah.
So the void was not there for very long. 51 in Maine has opened up.
We just had some ladies in that had been to 51 for lunch, and then they were coming around the corner, and they had coffee and dessert with us. So that's really an ideal situation, and that's where we've been moving, and that's so we just need to figure out what other businesses we need to go out and solicit and attract that will further that synergy that we've started.
Now, Holiday Open House, you're a participant this year, your first year as Big City Market and Coffee Bar. You mentioned there's something rather special that's going to be going on. You want to tell us about that?
For the Holiday Open House, Friday noon to 5, November the 8th, we will be hosting a chocolate tasting, which will be conducted by the owner of Cellar Door Chocolates, which is the chocolate company that we deal with, a female-owned company out of Louisville. So I think that will really bring in a lot of people, and I think it's going to be a really fun thing for us to do
really unique.
here. Oh yeah, very, very unique.
A lot of people have been to wine tastings, but a chocolate tasting sounds even fancier.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's even better than a cheese tasting. But we'll probably that weekend do cheese tasting as well. We carry premium cheeses. I'm starting out small. I have 5 to 8 different varieties of premium cow's milk cheeses, including a couple Italian imported varieties that I guarantee you will not find locally except in the big city. And then I also am buying aged goat cheeses out of Greenville, Indiana, another female-owned business called Capriole Farm. She's been making cheeses for 25 to 30 years, very awarded on a national basis. Wonderful cheeses. So that paired with our breads makes for a great tasting as well, whether it's here or at home. We offer samples of anything you want. If you see a cheese that you have an interest in, then we'll be happy to cut you a piece, and so you can try before you buy.
Well, I remember you had mentioned once before when I was in here that you can come in here if you're going to have friends over for a nice evening and you've got some nice drinks. You can come by Jenny's and get fresh baguette bread made daily. You can get some of these fine cheeses, the salami that's still making my mouth water, fresh olives. So you can have a really nice
smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon. Well. You can have a really nice upscale kind of an event, or you can swing by here just on your way to work or at lunch and grab a cup of joe. Or an Italian soda, or a frappe latte, mucacata, or whatever they're called.
We also have chai. We make our own chai concentrate, so we have hot and cold chai lattes, which is a popular thing right now. So we really have a wide variety of drinks, and we have a couple specials that we're getting ready to roll out beginning tomorrow. We have a checkered cab, which is a hot chocolate that's with both dark and white chocolate. That's our own recipe. And then we have a Big Apple, which is steamed apple juice and caramel and whipped cream, and so it's going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be great for the holidays. So we've come up with those, and I'm sure we have a couple tricks left up our sleeve for December for some great drinks.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, you all, if you're watching this, you should come out and stop by, take a look at the market, grab something to drink, wander around the store, check out her daughter Emma's store. She's a high-pressure salesperson, I'll warn you, but she has her own little corner and things that she sells. Check out the local art. You're going to really enjoy this place, and you're going to be really happy that Jenny had the vision to put it here in Madisonville. Thanks for having us here today.
Thank you.
And our next stop is going to go visit Clements Jewelry. Today I'm here with Steve Clements and Carmel Clements, who happen to be brother and sister and owners of Clements Jewelry. We're here today to talk a little bit about the holiday open house. What would you say is your favorite part about the open house?
Getting the people to come in, whether they buy or not. It's nice when they come in and buy, don't take me wrong, but just getting people in to see what you've got, check the merchandise out. That's the fun part of it.
You were one of the first businesses you're one of the oldest businesses in downtown Madisonville, right?
We've been here since 1935.
1935.
Our dad was here.
Our dad,
We
yes.
weren't.
We weren't.
Oh,
We're aging well.
they're aging very well. Hopefully I can as well. This coming November, we'll be having the holiday open house. You all will be participants again.
We
Yes.
will.
You'll have your special sale as well as the chamber sponsored special sale.
On the 8th and 9th.
Right. All the stores will be specially designated,
Yes.
so everyone knows which stores are participating, correct?
Right.
And it's just a great time to come out and support your local businesses. You all have been part of the holiday open house for many years. Can you tell me what kind of effect it's had on business holiday time?
It's been probably one of the best sales we ever have. It's a lot of fun. People enjoy themselves. It's just a lot of fun.
Steve, you want to tell us what the dates of the sale for this year's event will be?
Okay, we'll have our special on the 7th, and then on the 8th and 9th is Friday and Saturday. The rest of everybody else will join in and be into it.
That's when the big sale
That's when the
is.
big sale is, really.
Okay. So this is really a great time for people in Hopkins County and Madisonville to support our local small businesses. Our local businesses have everything that we need.
It's a good time for
For
people
Christmas.
to get into the Christmas spirit. We'll have our front decorated and stuff. The store will be decorated that night. And
Now, Carmel, we have a lot of people that come in from out of town, so you want to tell us what your address is and maybe throw in your phone number?
It's 36 South Main Street, Madisonville, Kentucky. 270-821-7404.
Well, I'm Lee Lingo, here with Steve and Carmel Clements, one of the oldest businesses in downtown. We're looking forward to seeing everybody this year again at the Holiday Open House, and we will see you in November. I hope you've enjoyed visiting with Jenny Gibson and Steve and Carmel Clements today. Those are two great establishments, new and old, in our community that I think you're going to grow to love or love even more. And now, let's talk about a few of the events that will be coming up here at the Chamber. The annual Chamber Holiday Open House will be held Friday, November 8th and Saturday, November 9th. Shop at more than 40 Chamber member businesses during their regular business hours for great holiday sales and more. Enter to win one of 4 Chamber Check prize drawings. See our website at www.madisonville-hopkinschamber.com for the list of businesses and more information. Friday, November 8th, there will be a ribbon cutting for the new Morton's Gap Municipal Building. It will be held at 1 p.m., West Main Street in Morton's Gap. Saturday, November 9th, will be a ribbon cutting for Lily Pad Monogramming and Gifts. It will be held at 10 a.m., and they're located at 10 Sunset Road in Hanson. Saturday, November 16th, is the Book It 5K Run and Fun Walk. It's put on by Fitness Formula, and registration begins at 8 a.m. Proceeds benefit the 2014 Celebrate Literacy Hopkins County Week. Wednesday, November 27th, is the annual Chamber Farm City Breakfast. It's held at 6:30 a.m. It'll be held at the Greater Lighthouse Church in Madisonville. Call the Chamber at 821-3435 to RSVP. And Tuesday, December 10th, is an after-hours at Baptist Health Madisonville, held from 5 to 7 p.m. on the 8th floor of Baptist Health Medical Associates, Building B.